before you came on the stream.
Oh, I have
story or something.
I've told the story on stream, and I've told it to probably at least 50 to 60 people.
Do you have an untold story?
Well, my favorite one, when I kind of knew was popping off, as they say, shit was getting real.
Oh yeah, what?
Let me tell that story. You've heard it before, but maybe there's a few numbskulls that haven't heard it. So you started out, and you know, conversations were had about, hey, I want to pursue this full time, so I'm not going to be doing anything else. A wave of panic came over my body, like you have no idea. I got a check. My chest got tight, and I had a pit in my stomach. Because I said to myself, now you have to understand, now you're sitting here now, hotshot, but I want you to just let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back.
Okay.
You go down to Florida, you come back, little work, little school, whatever. Okay. Start doing this thing. I don't understand anything. I don't know what the is happening. And then you come and you say, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going, okay. Now what I'm thinking is, you're 37 years old, and you're living in the basement, and you're playing video games, and you're just in like those lounger pants all day, with a T-shirt that has like you know those T-shirts that have like shit on it, like you know, like Born to Be Bad, like, you know, just like random.
So Step Brothers.
Yes, yes.
So I was a Step Brother.
You were gonna be the third stepbrother in my mind, and I'm saying to myself, like, what am I gonna tell people? And then I know this is gonna sound really fucked up, but in my head I'm like, oh, I'll just say he has a disability. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, if anybody really pressed me and be like, why is he like 38 and like he's in lounger pants and he's got like the headphone on with the thing?
Yeah,
I go, well, listen, he's on a spectrum and he's got some other issues too. Anyway, so here's when I knew shit was real. So you started doing more and more stuff, and like you were doing like sponsored stuff and things like that. And so I was out doing my thing. I had my sales job. I'm running around during the day. You know, I was doing all that, driving everywhere, doing meetings, early morning appointments, dinner, whatever. So I came in one day, and there was you did a sponsored thing. Probably not going to get the dollar amount right, but it was like $4,600, and it was sitting there on the island in the kitchen. It's sitting there. I come in. Oh, it's still there. A week goes by. 2 weeks go by. I go, who the fuck doesn't cash a $4,600 check? Like that's like somebody's like monthly salary. Like what's going on right now? So I come in, boom, whatever. So then like 3 weeks go by, and I'm like, what the fuck? And you're like just like in the house. You like walk past me. I'm like, hey man. I go, come here. What are you gonna do with that check? You're like, what check? I'm like, the check from the. You looked at it. You go, just leave it. I don't need it right now. You don't need it. I looked at you. I went, you don't need it. I fucking need it. I got bills to pay, motherfucker. And then I realized at that moment, I go, oh, so some shit is starting to some shit is starting to percolate. And then obviously, when we knew next level is when you went to 𝗟𝗄𝗧. Then I went, oh, okay. Then
I remember that. I think it literally was the strangest. I just like walked in you were just in your room, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like go move to California, and you were like, really?
I remember you walked out, and I was like, fuck, yes.
I don't know what this emotion is.
What?
What? and then
listen, then and as they say, the rest is history.
And then we did, you know, whatever came back because of the pandemic, and then that subathon, like that's one of the greatest.
Well, I will tell you,
that was one of my favorite times.
I will tell you,
subathon.
Well, listen, that was so. But before that, let me say this. What I personally enjoyed then was when you when you and Raph had the place, why is somebody Wad wears the same shirt every week? How do you know it's the same shirt every week? And what business is it of yours if it is the same shirt? I have a washing machine. I can wear the same shirt if I want to. You fucking goof. Mind your business.
Is that what it's come down to? Like, if you wear the same thing we're not even saying that is, but are you not allowed to wear the same thing 2 times? I'm just asking that question.
I have 1,000 black shirts, collared ones, t-shirts, whatever. And how about this? I'm telling a story. I'm trying to explain something, and you're focused on my shirt. So when you went out there, and I went out for a visit,
yeah.
Not even close. That was one of the best times we've ever had. That's before all the chaos, mayhem, and insanity ensued. And now it's complete zombie apocalypse out there.
Like, we used to just be able to walk around.
Bro, walk around, talk to people, go just go, and then the restaurants, the bars, just everything. That was so much, dude. I literally, like, because, I was still working, doing my thing, busy, whatever. Dude, I literally flew home.
Yeah.
And, like, I got home, and, like, I'm in the Uber going home. I got, like, a wave of depression.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, I don't want, what do you mean, dude? That weather, I was fucking, it's November. I was fucking tan. It was, oh, my God, every day was just, anyway. So, anyway, with that being said.
Anyone who grew up in California, you honestly, like, you don't even know it, but you're, like, spoiled. Like, you don't
that weather.
You don't understand what it's like. Like, if it's sunny and shit on the East Coast, like New Jersey, like in the summer, whatever, like, we cherish those times because very shortly it becomes fucking blizzard territory.
And people get that January and February. There's an actual term for it. People get seasonal depression.
People get
seasonal depression. Where you're sitting around and you're just having, like, grilled cheese and eating soup, and you don't shower for 4 days. This is going on. Anyway,
you wear sweatpants,
and you don't shower.
You don't even. It's like, what? Okay.
What am I doing? What's the point of this? Anyway, so that was amazing. And then, of course, the COVID, the COVID hit that came from Wuhan. The COVID hit from Wuhan. Yeah.
So it came from Wuhan.
So they unleashed that on the world.
What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm just saying. So anyway, what happens is, you and Raph drive cross country.
First of all, wait. Before that, speaking of driving, I remember when you came, me and Raph were trying to convince you, let's drive to Vegas right now. You're like, it's my last night or something, and you were like,
it's my it's my last night. I'm sitting by the pool.
I remember.
By the way, there was a reason why I was sitting by that pool. There were a couple of honeys out. Anyway, I'm sorry. It was a
What, dude? That's literally that's not even a disguise. Minus 32.
That's kind of. There was some cuties.
You just baited minus. You're baiting.
I'm at the pool.
You're baiting.
I'm at the pool.
That's a bait, Chad.
Beautiful weather. I just got done with a workout. I'm sitting by the pool. Beautiful day. Gorgeous day. You two maniacs go. We got the fucking the SUV. We got the driver. I'm like, I'm not going to Vegas, dude, because I'm leaving the next day. Then I gotta sit on a plane. I go, I want to enjoy myself my last night. I go, by the way, I'm gonna pick where we're gonna go. Drinks, dinner, the whole bit. Long story short, we wind up at Dan Tanner's in West Hollywood late, like 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. It's kind of dead.
Yeah.
Kind of dead. We get in there. We're waiting at the bar. The guy's going to seat us. And sure enough, you go, that's Pacino. I go, it's not Pacino. I go, it's some old guy. I go, don't be ridiculous.
Chad, he was talking about this restaurant the whole time. He's like, we got to go to Dan Tanner's. I'm like, what is this? It's like a legendary place. All these guys used to go there. It's like an old Italian place. There's like maybe 10 tables in the whole restaurant.
And remember something. This is like old Hollywood, like Sinatra.
Yeah.
Like,
There's pictures on the wall of the history of the people that have been there.
All these guys, I mean, all of these legendary, this is a legendary place.
Yeah.
It's been there forever. So, okay, whatever. Like, it's been there like 100 years, whatever. So,
so where we were sitting at the table, you're in front of me, and so I could see the table behind you that's in the corner, and I'm like, dude, that's literally Al Pacino. And though you were like, dude, that's not. Just stop.
The
like,
waiter,
that's not Al Pacino.
The waiter comes over to take our drinks, and you go, hey man, like this is like late now. It's like now it's coming up on like 10:30, Sunday night. It's quiet. There's a few tables. People are clearing out. You go, hey man, is that Al Pacino? The guy, like not even like. Obviously, it's no big deal to him. He looked over and went, oh yeah. I looked at him and Raph. I go, here's what's gonna happen. Mark my fucking words. Here's what's going to happen. I'm gonna get a picture with that guy, or I'm gonna get thrown out of here. Something's gonna happen. There's no way I'm going back to fucking Jersey, and I'm not gonna get a picture with Pacino.
Sure. So for reference, this is his favorite actor.
This is my guy, always,
all time,
since day one.
It's Scarface.
Godfather, Scarface. This is my guy, dude. Pacino's my guy. Anyway, long story short, I go, let's keep an eye on him. When the table stands up, I'm going outside. So sure enough, it was this older couple, this chick who was like maybe in her 40s, and then it was Pacino. So anyway, they stand. I walk outside. It is a fucking ghost town. Because it's like 10:30 on a Sunday night. Like, everything's... That's it. I'm standing out there. This old couple comes out. I just strike up a conversation with them. I told you this. They're from like East Orange. Or with South Orange. East Orange, I think. And, which, oh yeah, they're like, oh, I'm visiting my son, Butcher. Oh yeah, East Orange. She goes, yeah, we just had dinner with Al, blah, blah, blah. And it's a white Cadillac, sitting there. So that they go in, the chick walks past, I say hi to her, door opens up, Pacino comes out. Bro, I got the phone. He looks like he's fucked up. Just looks at me, goes, man, just like waves me over. He goes, go ahead, take the picture. I'm like, the phone, like I can't get the thing right.
Is it just funny that he knew like you wanted a picture
like,
without even?
I'm shook. I'm shook to my core, you know. And I take the picture. It's a weird shot of me. I look like I'm sick. And then
should we show this picture?
No, it's really bad, dude. It's real. That's a bad fucking shot. So he takes the picture. And I go. I had nothing. Nothing made sense for me to say to him other than "God bless you, brother."
Wait, I wonder if this shows up if you Google it.
The thing that was really fucked up about this picture, though, honestly, is like I was really like I was real tan and everything. The picture itself, the way I had the flash on, so it hit me in the face. I looked pale and pudgy.
You've never looked like that.
That's what I'm saying. It looked, the angle, the way my face was and everything. I had the flash on, and the flash made my skin look so white, right? My skin looked so fucking white. Look how shook. I look like I saw a ghost.
We can Photoshop a beard on if you want.
I don't want to Photoshop.
And we'll just reimagine this picture.
No, it is what it is. This is what it is, man.
But there's Al Pacino.
There's Al. Anyway, so that was when I came back in. They're like, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck?" And then I went home the next day and I was sad. And then fast forward.
Wait, is this the tweet? Last time was crazy. All of us went to dinner at Dad's favorite actor of all time. Yeah. This is 2018.
Yeah, November.
This is almost 6 years?
6 years ago that was.
What the fuck?
Think about how crazy that is. Bro, think about this.
6 years ago.
At this point, you were in the game like 4 years. Think about how crazy that is. Within 4 years. Not in 4 years. Hold on. You go from the what are those guys called? That crew? Too Hype?
Too Hype.
You go from there to your own place in Hollywood. Think about that. That's a 4-year span you did that. That's crazy, dude. That's fucking
Well,
crazy.
no, I went out there in 2017.
My point being, though, is
so it was like a year.
When this actually happened, you were in it. You were only in it for 4 years.
Yeah, from when I...
What the fuck? That's insane. Anyway, so you come home. You and Raph take the Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm.
You drive cross country. You show up.
Almost died, by the way.
Yeah, that was a scary story, by the way, actually, to be honest.
When Raph took over driving, got ran off the road by, what do they call it, a 16-wheeler? The fucking massive trucks?
18-wheeler.
Raph was driving sideways in the fucking what is it called where the rail is? I don't know.
Shoulder?
It's like you know where there's like the middle of the highway between
median.
Yes, he's in there. And dude, if it was like a ditch, yeah. If it wasn't pouring raining, the mud slowed the car down, we would have crashed into the guardrail, bro.
Raph, I'm going on record. I'm not trying to roast anybody or anything. Raph doesn't have the best reputation for driving. And I'm not gonna get into details, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna get into it right now. But Raph is not exactly, you know what I mean? If you Raph doesn't exactly have the greatest driving record. I'm gonna leave that.
But after the fact, I find out he was driving with one contact in, so that didn't help either.
Oh no, but you're half blind.
He's half blind. It's at night.
He's half blind. It's raining, and it's at night.
Did we even get run off the road?
You actually did, because I saw the car when you came. It was all mud and shit on it and everything.
No, I know, but what was the reason? Did he just...
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you get home. I'm not doing any. There's no comedy clubs open. Everybody's stuck in the house. Blah blah blah.
Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted.
And then in your infinite wisdom, your ability to know what the people want and what the people need, especially at that moment, you came to me and you said, "Father."
All right, let's hold on. I don't yell father.
You said,
I've never even called you father.
I know. It's for the effect.
I've called you a bastard more than a father.
You've called me son of a bitch bastard. You came and you said, "I have an idea." I go, "What's your idea?" He goes, "Sunday nights. Come on a stream. We'll do a segment. We'll do a show every Sunday." I went, "That sounds like a pretty fun idea." And literally, as the phrase goes, the rest is history.
I actually remember the first time that you came on, but the first time that you came on to watch the show was literally random. Okay. It literally didn't even make sense.
The one day I was out running around, I had a baseball cap on, a hoodie.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
But that was
when we watched Ed.
I know, but that was the first time I actually came on. I had a Wendy's cup, and I came, and you're like, "Hey, come on," boom, and you're like, "All right, he's here. Ask him questions," and they're just rapid fire, and I'm telling.
And then you would take over with Jake when I was sleeping.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. That was the subathon.
That was a subathon.
That was right before that, and then that was before, and then what happened was then you said subathon, and you would go and sleep, and you would leave me with Jake, and total chaos would break out. I mean, Jake would bait me with the craziest shit, and I would go nuts, and then you were like, "Dude, I think you slept like 40 minutes. You're like, I don't trust anybody, and I got to come back on." And then
I would sleep for like 4 hours.
And then we broke that record.
Broke the record.
So then
10,000 subs.
Then nothing will compare. I'm sorry. Maybe something in the future will be, but nothing will compare when the original 90 Day with Ed and Rose. That shit was another level. That was another level, because I didn't see anyone doing that. Like, there were people that were like reacting on TV, but two fucking lunatics just going completely insane. Ed, and remember we were like, "Oh yeah, we're Team Ed."
Yeah, guys, what does 𝗟𝗫𝗀𝗀 mean?
The video that she made.
Yeah, she made it was kind of weird.
Dude, I thought it was pretty funny though. She got.
Oh, dude, no, I thought it was funny. I'm like, bro.
She was like, yeah. She goes, your dad liked what I was working with, and then she said, "If things don't work out with your mom and dad, I'll be your mommy."
She made up a fake scenario, and it was like creepy.
She threw a scenario out there.